Folks, welcome to Orlando, Florida. One of the world's vacation capitals is fired up. And here on the campus of UCF, this crowd is ready to go to work in support of the Knights. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Knights offense will be the first up today. And here comes the freshman quarterback. You've heard a lot about him. This is a big spot for him. He's dreaded about this moment, but can he come through here, Kirk?
Well, he's thought about this for a long time. This is an important time for him as a quarterback. He's going to be tasked with commanding a football team and eventually trying to lead them to success.
Got him. He's sacked.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's running out of time here. Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The Knights looking to keep this drive moving. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, UCF. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out at the 8. A crucial takeaway.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown. Nice. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. Offense comes out to start this drive. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. And the ball is picked off. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Makes the grab. It's Cox. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The punt team making their way on the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Catch made on the right side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's UCF in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Runs through the defender. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The sack sets up an important third down. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. He's past the 30. Good enough for first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at midfield. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCF. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. to bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So it's second down and long here from the 13.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Using his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Knights line it up with first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They bring him down after a solid game, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Same tailback, another carry. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback dropping back. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going.
And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. The Knights will kick it away and get us going in the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Makes a quick grab.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The Knights looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, UCF. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another 1st down. The shotgun running play call. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, nice. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Now, let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He hands it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss.
Battling down near the goal line, but loses the football. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The back's got it again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Coverage team makes the tackle to wrap up the 3rd period of play. And if we can divert your attention to the sky for a second, what an amazing sight that is. A few people know the 50-yard line at UCF Stadium lines up with the launch pad at Cape Canaveral about 50 miles away. Just a tremendous view. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. Inside the 20. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, it's just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Boy, but this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to call...
Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Knights will have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. With the catch, it's Webb. Touchdown, UCF. And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Knights. To stretch the lead, the route is on. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Just able to get it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. It's caught downfield. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards pass.
Touchdown, UCF. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
The point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's picked off over there. What a play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some punt.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The pass on third down was caught by the receiver. Runs out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
They're 1 for 3 so far on fourth down attempts. Can they convert here? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he throws his third interception of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work at the 44.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. And now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And sack sets up second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he will be sacked. Trying to throw on the final play. The defense with a constant...